Hey, I'm Michelle. I'm a Pisces Aries cusp, a neurodivergent creator, and I finally stopped overthinking so I could just start filming. This is Witchy Trial and Error. It's where I document the wins and the mistakes, because this is where the real learning happens anyway. So, let's get into it. Good morning. How is everyone today? I hope everyone had a great weekend. Happy Monday to everyone. Today we're going to do some mop concentrates, and we're going to do things a little different this time. Usually we do a all-for-one batch, and this time this is specifically for me and anyone who has a house number of 4. I will show you the modifications and changes that you can make to your own recipe to make it what your house number is. Speaking of house numbers, do you ever feel like your house has a personality of its own and trying to tell you things? Yeah, that's your house number. That's your numerology. To figure out what house number you are, it's simple math. You take your address number, your house number. I'll use my childhood house number because I don't want to give you my current house number. My childhood house number was 213, and that equals 6, right? So you take 2 plus 1 plus 3, and you get 6. If you happen to get a house number of 10, you take 1 plus 0, and you get 1. If it's a house number of 14, you take 1 plus 4, and you get a house number of 5. So you simplify it down to the singular most digit, 1 through 9. Anyway, a house number of 4, which is currently where I'm at, is a house full of stability, routine, grounding, and structure. And I feel like that very much fits my current mode of life. My childhood home was always a 6. My aunt's house growing up was a 6. So those homes to me are very familiar. The feeling I get when I'm in those homes is very familiar. So yeah, do your little house numerology, and we can get back to this. I will have a cheat sheet for you that I'll pop up onto the screen that has the ingredients that you would swap out for some of my ingredients. I also am a witch of intent. If I feel like I need to add some things to any recipe, I will do that wholeheartedly without thought. Like even this one, when I formulated this, I formulated it based on just the house number. And because I've grown up in a 6, I feel like I'm going to always want to add the warmth and the comfort that comes with a house of number 6. So I'm going to add in some things just because that's me. That's my personality. It's my intent. But for everyone, there is a simple base recipe, and we're going to start there. And then we will move into how to modify it for yourself. Okay? 1 second. Okay, so we're going to start with a 32-ounce jar that's clean. You're going to want to have some moon water. You're going to want to have some distilled vinegar, some isopropyl alcohol, some citrus peel, lemon, and orange, and rosemary. Those are your main ingredients for the base. And then once we get into some of the other stuff, that's when you're going to find your house number and make those swaps. Okay? Okay. So we're going to start with some lemon for cleansing some stale energy. Man, I have some difficulty speaking some days, I feel. How many times am I going to miss the jar with the same piece of orange or lemon peel? Okay, and now we're going to add in some orange peel for some extra joy, some brightness. It's been so hot here that I think orange and lemon always makes me feel cooler. It's just summertime smells to me. That already smells delicious. Okay, so we've got our citrus, our lemon and our orange. Now we're going to take our rosemary for protection and clarity. Sprinkle a pinch of that in there, maybe 2. We're going to do 2. Okay, and that would be your normal base of herbal ingredients. But now I'm going to go ahead and move on to what is part of a house number 4, and then we'll top it off with all the liquids. Okay? Okay. So, let's see. We're going to use some bay laurel leaf. Put that in there. But the bay laurel is for a sturdy foundation and the grounding frame. And then we're going to add in, you can add in oak or pine or cedar wood or patchouli, which is what I have. And I love the smell of patchouli. But this is going to be your woody foundation. It's going to be your grounding foundation. Let's see what else. Ooh, clove. I love the way clove smells too. This is another good one for protection, some clarity of mind, some boundary settings. And then we're going to take some thyme. This is also not part of the base ingredients. The things I just added in here are the base ingredients for number 4 house. So you would use, for a number 4 house in general, without any extras, you would use your rosemary, lemon peel, orange peel, bay leaf, your woodsy element, whether that be the cedar wood, the oak wood, there was one I mentioned a minute ago and I have lost that one. Oh, pine, or the patchouli, and the clove. Okay, those are all parts of the rest of that. Now we're going to add in what I feel I need to add into my home to give me the stability that I'm looking for. We're going to add in some thyme. We're going to add in some whole peppercorns for firm boundary activations and protection. You know, some people really like to just disrupt your peace of mind, and this is my way of keeping my own peace of mind intact. Close out everyone else and just listen to myself and forget the outside noise. There's so many people out here that tell you what to do, what not to do, what you shouldn't do, what you can't do. And I am a solid believer of go with your gut. If it feels right, it feels right. If it feels like you, do you. If it doesn't feel like you, don't do it. I'm not here to force anyone to do anything that they don't want to do. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm really just trying to show you and share with you my trials and tribulations as I go through my journeys. As I said, this house, I've lived here for 15 plus years, and I never really got to know my house until recently. I really started listening to the things that the house was trying to tell me and going in the direction of setting clear boundaries. As a person, I have been used more than a used car at a sales lot, to be honest. and I'm over it. I'm tired of being walked on, walked over, used as a doormat. Yeah, I'm done being that person. So when my house starts telling me that I need to build stronger borders, stronger boundaries, and be more authentic to myself, and stop listening to other people that aren't in my shoes, forget it. I'd rather be in solitude in my own peace than to have external noise that does nothing but contradict my own inner thoughts. And for the last 40 plus years, I've always gone with my own thoughts, my own intuition, my gut feeling, whatever you want to call it. That has been my guiding light, and I don't think it's really steered me wrong. I mean, maybe it has, if I keep getting used, but I think I'm finally at that point where I don't give up anymore. And yeah, my boundaries are there. I've always had clear boundaries, but I think I always wanted to have people who were like super close to me. And sometimes I let those boundaries slip, but not anymore. So anyway, we're gonna move on from that. We're going to enjoy our Monday. We are going to see, I just spoke all of that into this. I don't want to be that person who is the doormat anymore. That's not what I want. I want to have firm boundaries, firm borders, firm everything. Yeah. Cheers to that. By the way, I've got on two of my favorite things today. I've got the Scream shirt, and I'm drinking from my really cool Crow things that make me happy or simple. Birds, scary movies, my family, and my little familiar, Lucifer. Anyway, we're going to top this off, then we're going to let it sit and steep for a couple of days. In fact, this is also another area for you to make your own decisions on how you do this. Sure, you can do this quick and easy. You can boil all of your ingredients into your pan just before you use it to mop. But around here, I like to put things together using intention, using time. It's patience, right? Like, without patience, you have nothing. And I think that if you're trying to make yourself feel like you are more in control of patience, then I think this is one of the first and easiest steps to teach you patience. Put your stuff in a jar, close it off, and you can't use it for 7 days. 3 to 5 days if you use solar, but either way, you're still putting that patience into the jar, and you're going to get that out of it when you use it. So, yeah. So what we're going to do now is we're going to top this off. We're going to use 1.5 cup of vinegar. We're going to use a little splash, around a tablespoon of isopropyl alcohol. And then we're going to top it off with the moon water I collected. If you don't have moon water, it's fine. I promise. And then after it steeps, however you're going to steep it, whether you do the cool dark cabinet for 7 days, that's going to be more for a grounded, protective energy, and using the sun, direct sunlight for 3 to 7 days is high energy, brightness, and uplifting energies. I think I have enough peppercorns in here for the protection, but I think I can do this one as a solar steep. And yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a solar steep again. I know we did one last month and I definitely felt better after I used it. So hopefully it's the same with this one. But yeah, we're just gonna steep this in the sun, in a sunny window for 3 to 7 days. And then when it's time to use it, we're gonna just use a half a cup to our bucket of mop water. Hopefully it's hot water. Also throw in a pinch of salt to that salt water or to that mop water. When you're boiling it, it's another little fresh layer of protection. If you know, you know. Oh, also, using the cinnamon in this is a great way to, I don't know if you've noticed, but I think I use it in most mop waters for the month. You know how on the first of the month you blow cinnamon into your home? If you have pets or you don't want cinnamon just floating around in your house, you don't have to do that. If you use cinnamon stick in your brew, you can use that on your door on the first of the month. Spray it on the inside of your, like, stand outside, spray it on your door and clean it. Just clean your door with it. And it works great. And then you can open the door and give a quick spritz into the house. And but I mean, that's what I do. I have a cat who is sensitive to cinnamon, so I don't ever just leave the cinnamon powder laying around for him to get into, unless it's in my plants, because I don't want him in my plants. But I don't want him to not be by the doors. So yeah, cinnamon in the spray works just as well. The more you know. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a fantastic week. If you make this, leave a comment down below. If you have questions on how to figure out your house number, we can go over that again. And if you have questions, again, you're gonna see this pop up on your screen at some point. It's got a little breakdown for you of what your house numbers are and what you can substitute out. Again, your base for any of these is rubbing alcohol, vinegar, moon water or water, rosemary, lemon, and orange peel. My goodness, tongue ties keep coming today. So those are your base ones: rosemary, lemon, and orange. And then if you're a house number 4, you're going to use the bay leaf, a woodsy base, and clove. And otherwise, that should be all you add, unless you feel like me and you need to add some extra stuff last minute. Whatever you feel you need, I guess, right? That's how I am. Even when I go to mop the day of, I think usually I add in some basil for some money prosperities, and yeah. And usually I add in maybe another fresh little slice of orange or lemon for some extra joy if I'm feeling down. Depends on the cycle of the moon, but I typically use this on the full moon and the new moon for each month. So like we're making August using the buck full moon we just had. So for the whole month of August, we're going to use that energy every time we mop. So anyway, I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you learned some stuff. Yeah, we'll talk to you soon, okay? All right, have a great day. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all the things down below.